Shut up and sit down.
Alright guys, so yesterday I ordered a live axle. It wasn't from Go Power Sports or anything. It's just a 1-inch axle. It came with the sprocket already mounted on it, the 2 mount plates, and a brake disc. So this thing's actually going to get brake discs. I'm going to run the pedal on this side, right side, along with the gas. So there'll be gas and brake on the right side, and then this will be for the clutch, because it will have a motorcycle clutch. So I ordered that. I also ordered the electric starter for it. I've got a battery sitting right there. Now the electric starter already comes with the well, everything you need to get started for electric starts on this thing, which is perfect. I have the front cover. I've just left it off so I can actually pull start it. The front cover's sitting right over there. But this thing is going to remain black. I'm going to keep it black. The exhaust, I'm going to cut it off. Probably going to make a new mount for it, or I'm going to make a header for it, essentially. This intake's going to have to be taken off. The gas tank's going to be removed. It's going to be a keg, a Heineken keg. They're tiny. They're like 20 bucks. Going to drink all the beer out of that, have a good time. That's going to go be mounted on the front. So I'll put in a picture of what it's going to kind of look like whenever I clean up the hood and the front clip. Then you can kind of get an idea. I'm also going to leave this accessible so I can still pull start it if I need to. But like I said, this airbox is going to be taken off. It's actually going to have a supercharger mounted on top of it. And the supercharger is going to be mounted. There's going to be a pulley that's mounted onto this. And that pulley will go straight up to the supercharger. Supercharger, of course, boosts everything. I've also been thinking about turbocharging it on top of supercharging it, but this is a tiny diesel motor. I don't want to blow it up, because if I do, I mean, my crotch is right here. It's going to blow off my bits, so I want to keep those intact. But anyways, the front end's getting dropped. I'm going to try to drop it at least 4 inches, maybe 3, maybe 5, not for sure. Just I've got to see what works out first. If not, then I'm going to have to be doing essentially this would probably be the easiest, is cutting those, flipping them upside down, the rack of pinion, flipping it upside down, and then welding it on like it is, and then just moving the actual the steering rack up here, just moving it up higher so it clears up everything. I got the engine mounted straight. Now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like it's arced inwards a little bit, but that ain't gonna make a difference on anything. I haven't had any leaks yet on this motor. If I do, I'll keep you updated. The exhaust was bent up whenever I received it, and the diesel tank was dent up whenever I received it, and it was also upside down. So they don't understand that engines don't go upside down. Thanks, FedEx. The rear end is also getting suspension. I'm going to be trying to buy some coilovers for it. Maybe for like a Civic, but it'll be like the cheapest coilovers for Civic you could possibly buy, because that'll still give me plenty enough cushion. It'll be just fine. So that I'm going to make a new steering column. I'm going to try to push this seat as far back as I possibly can, and then that'll give me a little bit of extra space under here for the battery, and then try to push this up just a little bit more. New steering wheel. I don't want the same old Craftsman steering wheel. I'm gonna try to get a quick disconnect for it. And then this decompression valve, I'm going to build a little mechanism for it that goes on the dash. So whenever I want to start it, and for real easy cold starts, all I got to do is flip that and then turn the key over, and boom, she's ready to go. The throttle is also going to have to be kind of different. If you've ever watched Fearless Front, YouTuber, he does his throttle a certain way, and I'm going to try to mimic that. But anyways, that's all for this video. Catch you guys in the next one.